What would you do if you were withheld counsel within a courtroom? The Sixth Amendment in the United States citizen has the right to an attorney and a jury appears. In the article, Kids for Cash, Inside Juvenile Justice Scandal, in 2019 states, thousands of children went through a similar situation where they were jailed by two corrupt judges receiving $2.6 million in kickbacks from private prisons. The corruption of these two judges is only one example of the dangers of for-profit prisons. Private prisons are dangerous and surrounded by corruption. These private prisons are known for being more dangerous than government-run facilities. According to the article, African Americans overrepresented in prisons by Patella in 2026 states that the trouble with these detention centers is attributed to lower paid and less trained staff. Patella also wrote that government-required programs were created for mental and medical health care within the prison for the elderly and the sick, but this excludes everyone else. Private prisons are ran off corruption. According to the article, Private Prisons in the United States by Budd in 2024, states that political influences have been important to growing the population in these for-profit prisons. According to the article, Private Prison Systems in Dysfunctional and Cruel by McGee in 2016 states that the United States has putting people in prison for profit is overriding the concept of a justice system. There are two ways to fix the private prison, with reconstruction and with abolishing the contracts that bind the private prisons to our government. Reconstruction is one possibility to fix private prisons, but not ideal. According to the article, First Step to Stop Corruption from Profiting in Incarceration in the United States by Valentina, 2021, states that European countries make life in prison as similar as they can to life outside of prison. The article also states that European prisons organize central elements of reconstruction. They focus on rehabilitation. This problem should be dealt with immediately by destroying the contracts between the government and the private prison facilities. According to an article, Private Prisons versus Public Prisons, and its application written in 2020 states that the problem with private prisons is their inhumane conditions and need to be addressed urgently. According to the article, Executive Order on Reform Incarceration Systems from the United States government in 2021, the state U.S. Attorney General cannot renew the contracts with privately owned detention facilities. Even with all of the reconstruction, abolishing these contracts to the facilities would be the best for our justice system. The United States could be rid of private prisons, in turn making a better justice system. Abolishing these prisons can have a major positive effect on the systematic imprisonment. Sending people to jail will be more expensive, which means judges will be less to use the maximum sentences. Without private prisons, there would be less room for corruption because there would be no more maximizing profits in a prison. Abolishing private prisons will improve our pre-existing justice system. In conclusion, corruption Corruption in our justice system is a problem that should be solved by abolishing private prisons in order to form a better justice system for the United States. You can go online to whitehouse.com or whitehouse.gov and email them. It's the best way to get in hold, and I would demand a change. You can also call them at 202-456-1111. Make sure you call and demand a change. Thank you for listening.